Self-respect. Many spend their lives bending over backward for others, hoping to gain their admiration. But respect isn't about what you do for others. It's about the habits and standards you live by every single day. Let me tell you a story about my own journey. I used to believe that being agreeable, available, and constantly nice would make people value me. Instead, I found myself overlooked, underestimated, and sometimes even dismissed. It wasn't until I made hard changes, breaking free from toxic habits and raising the bar for myself, that everything shifted. If you've ever felt like you're being taken for granted or overlooked, it's time to reflect. Here are 6 destructive habits that erode respect and how you can overcome them. 1. Making excuses. Imagine this. You're running late for an important meeting. Traffic was terrible, and you rush in breathless, apologizing profusely. You think your explanation is valid, but what others see is someone who didn't plan well. I've been in that position more times than I care to admit. Excuses might feel like a cushion, but they actually undermine your credibility. I remember a moment when my constant excuses caught up with me. My boss stopped assigning me critical projects, and friends didn't trust me to keep commitments. It wasn't the traffic or unexpected delays. It was me. The reality is, people respect accountability, not reasons. When I shifted my approach, everything changed. If I was late, I simply owned it. I should have left earlier. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. This simple act of taking responsibility started rebuilding trust. Lesson: people expect results, not excuses. The next time you're tempted to blame circumstances, pause and own the situation. 2. Laziness. Have you ever known someone with incredible potential, but watched them squander it? Maybe you've been that person. Laziness is a silent killer of respect because people admire effort, not wasted talent. I once worked on a group project where I contributed the bare minimum, relying on others to pick up the slack. When we presented, it was clear who had worked hard and who hadn't. The disappointment in their faces stung. I had talent but lacked the drive, and that cost me their respect. Successful people aren't just talented, they're persistent. Take a friend of mine, Sarah. She wasn't the smartest in her class, but her grit was unmatched. She'd stay late, put in the hours, and learn from her mistakes. Today, she's leading a department while many of her smarter peers are still struggling. Lesson: people respect action. Push yourself to do the hard work, even when it's uncomfortable. Effort earns admiration. 3. Neglecting personal appearance. We like to believe that looks don't matter, but the truth is, your appearance tells a story about how much you value yourself. I learned this the hard way. Years ago, I attended a networking event in wrinkled clothes and messy hair. I thought my charm and ideas would carry me, but as I walked into the room, I noticed how differently people interacted with me compared to others who were well-dressed and confident. I wasn't taken seriously. Contrast that with another event where I dressed sharply and groomed meticulously. The difference in how people responded was night and day. I commanded attention, and doors opened that weren't accessible before. Lesson: your appearance is a form of non-verbal communication. It signals respect for yourself and the people you interact with. Take care of the details. They matter. 4. Ignoring boundaries. Respect isn't just about what you say or do. It's about understanding and honoring other people's boundaries. I once had a friend who started pulling away from me. I'd call her incessantly, text about every little thing, and involve myself in her problems, thinking I was being a good friend. One day, she confronted me. "I need space. It feels like you don't understand that." That hit me hard. I realized I'd been crossing her boundaries, suffocating her instead of supporting her. Since then, I've learned to step back, to let people come to me when they're ready. And you know what? Relationships became stronger. Respect grew because I respected their autonomy. Lesson: boundaries aren't barriers. They're bridges to healthier relationships. Pay attention to people's cues, and don't take it personally when they set limits. 5. Taking credit for others' work. Early in my career, I made a grave mistake. During a team project, I subtly implied that most of the success was due to my efforts, when in reality, a colleague had done the heavy lifting. At first, the praise felt good, but soon the truth surfaced. My colleagues distanced themselves, and I gained a reputation for being self-serving. It took years to rebuild that trust. Lesson: respect begins with integrity. Acknowledge others' contributions, and you'll earn trust in return. 6. Being emotionally reactive. Emotional outbursts reflect instability and immaturity, eroding trust and respect. Control over emotions signifies strength. Practice calmness under pressure. Think clearly and respond thoughtfully to earn admiration. Emotional control is the hallmark of respected individuals. The deep message: respect is rooted in self-respect and self-discipline. By eliminating toxic habits, you transform how others perceive you. Begin by respecting yourself, your time, effort, and boundaries. Success comes from consistency, accountability, and maintaining composure under pressure.